Hey, what's happening, Internet? My name is Aiden, and I am a singer, although you were probably able to surmise that from the account name. And I'm out here taking a walk in beautiful northwest Montana. And by the way, this is what spring in Montana looks like, and hopefully that deters you from moving here. We have a lot of people here as it is, and although they are all extraordinarily nice and wonderful people, salt of the earth, we need a pause on any more Montana immigration. But anyway, I figured now would be a good time for me to shoot some kind of like introductory video and tell you guys who I am and why I made this account and why I may or may not have popped up on your feed. So I'm a singer. I've been doing that for a long time. I've had a chance to work with some really amazing vocal coaches, as well as put a lot of time and effort into my voice. And I have never been good about building any kind of online presence. Just because I really don't like social media, if I'm being honest. And if I'm on social media, I like to be anonymous, if at all possible. I'm just not a big fan of lots of attention. But that being said, you can't really progress a music career forward without having people listen to you. So, it's time for me to start posting. And I'm doing it now for two reasons. One of which is it is now logistically possible for me to do some recording and videos. It's been very hard for me to find somewhere I can do my thing in Northwest Montana. Everywhere has like noise, ordinances or limits or whatever. So if you can help me with that, please hit me up, send me a DM. But again, reason one is it's logistically possible. Yay for that. But the second reason, and more important reason, is my father is unfortunately very sick. He has something called Lewy body dementia. For you guys who don't know what that is, it's a very fast-acting and aggressive form of dementia. It's also what Robin Williams was diagnosed with before he did what he did. And it's obviously been very devastating for our family to deal with. So I want to do something to make him happy and hopefully preserve memories and brain function. I just think it's really good for him to see his son singing songs that he recognizes, in obviously my voice. To be totally honest with you guys, when I was able to have my extended stay last month, the only time he was able to, put together words that made sense was when he was listening to a song that he recognized and grew up with. And specifically when I showed him my renditions of those songs. He actually just kind of sat there and mouthed the words, and I could tell it almost gave him a break from the things he's dealing with. So I want to do that for him and basically, shoot these videos, have my mom show him, and maybe include some kind of personalized message as well. So yeah, please, if you want to follow me while I do that, I would appreciate it. This account is not going to be monetized at first, but it will be down the line once I figure out some of the licensing stuff, which is way more complicated than I initially thought. So if you can help me with that too, please send me a DM. So I'm not sure if these will go on X or YouTube or whatever, but I guess look out for my first video. And again, any engagement I would very much appreciate, because when this account is monetized, I would like to use it to help support my family better than I already am. And man, I think that's it. Something else I want to mention is the reason it's called Aiden Sings Anything is because I have a bit of a freaky voice. I have like 4 or 5 octaves I can work with. I've been called a baritone or a Wagnerian tenor or a couple other names I don't remember. I'm not really sure what to call myself, but what all this translates to is I can basically sing anything from Led Zeppelin to Sinatra to whatever. So I really want to eventually take challenges and maybe even do like live streams where you guys just like shout out a song for me to sing and then I give it a go. I would love it if you wanted to let me know if there's anything you want to see from me. Because again, challenges will be a big part of this going forward, and I would like to maybe start a list of them right now. Other things I guess I want to mention is I'm a singer. I'm not an engineer. I did take some college classes for that a couple years ago, but I don't remember any of it, if I'm being honest. And the mixes, there's definitely something left to be desired. If you can help me with that, hit me up. But I guess just my apologies if you hear any inconsistencies in volume or anything along those lines. On a similar note, I'm also not a videographer, as you can probably tell from this video. So when I was over in Washington last month and visiting my family, and at my aunt's house, which is where I was staying and where I recorded these songs and videos, I Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Sorry about that. I wanted to spend all the time really doing takes of songs. I didn't want to, you know, spend too much time doing the videos because it's easier for me to film a video out here right now as opposed to doing more takes. So you may see some inconsistencies as far as like what the lyrics are and what my mouth is doing. Like maybe I hold a note in the song longer than I do in the video. That's because I didn't want to take a take of video per punch in I did, because that's just a lot to keep track of and I suck at it. So I guess just know that it's not AI or anything like that. It is my voice. And I mean, I guess let's just have some fun with this, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like and follow if you'd like, share this video if you'd like. And thanks again and much love.